one goes out to all the invisible, indivisible, superhero types rocking the mic. All the first evers, has-beens, and never words. Let's get it. It's the long-awaited moment when it all comes into focus, like the coming of the locust or the opening of the lotus, unfolding from the shadows to photosynthesize this, converting light into sound. Eardrum kiss, bliss sinks in to shock your system for days. We refract and prism like rainbows on rainy days, and she say, let there be light. We luminous waves cutting through the darkness of the night, in spite of the indomitable might of the isms. The schism of feminism, still we have risen. Flight high enough to punch these fools in the gut, busting glass ceilings cause we've had enough. All the ladies in the house, I'm proud of y'all. When you pick up the mic, you rip it raw. No apologies while you standing tall. Brush that dirt off your shoulder when you fall. Underestimated, but you got it all. Oppressed by Neanderthal, but you rise cause they minds are small. Girl, you gonna make it after all. Girl, you gonna make it, don't quit now. Girl, you gonna make it, no matter how. Girl, you gonna make it, don't quit now. Girl, you gonna make it, you gonna make it. We been there, done that, we fell down, we came stacked, the champion chief won, so all y'all can fall back. We came to rock the pendulum, bring balance back again. Don't give me that, cause you ain't my friend. Your oppression subversive, all written in cursive. Swiftly this new unit vows to reverse it. This is coming from the heart, no need to rehearse it. We give it to ya, straight up, no curses. Now all these seeds can rise to the sun. Where freedom flies, shall not be undone. We priestess speak, stand tall, never run. The strongest of the silver tongue, unsung heroine. All the ladies in the house, I'm proud of y'all. When you pick up the mic, you rip it raw. No apologies while you standing tall. Brush that dirt off your shoulder when you fall. Underestimated, but you got it all. Oppressed by Neanderthal, but you rise cause they minds are small. Girl, you gonna make it after all. This one goes out to all the invisible,
Day and night, the diamonds call. We walk along the boulevard. Future brighter than the stars above us now in all the dark. It's so clean, you know what I mean. All my aces riding with me, yeah, yeah. I'm out here styling. A room for presents, rooms for queens. All vibrations rocking my sleeves, yeah, yeah. We're out here wildin'. No Monday, wanna celebrate, yeah. If you're coming, better keep up at my pace, yeah. 'Cause we only got one life to elevate, yeah. It's a party, whatever we gotta pay for. Elevate, yeah, you elevate, yeah. Living large, gotta get a taste, yeah. Like the fun of other things that we all wish we could afford. And when we dance, I fall until I lose it all.
The world's best gather here. XBL baseball starts now.
It's crushed to the moon, and we're tied.
Picks it up on the second. Over to first in time for the double play that ends the inning.
That's gone.
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Trying to repeat.
It's gone!
And Homer to the pen. This game is over.
Oh, crushed! Left field! Off the pole!
Domingo Bell, deep right center field.
Swung on, bell to the deep left field. Is this baby gone? A grand slam!
Champion! The AAA World Series is over! What a life!
I can't believe my eyes.
As season 20 nears its end, we see two of the most prolific bats to ever grace the AAA. First, the returnee, the record breaker, the big bopper showstopper makes his entrance. This squad has been battle tested through and through on their match to the finals. Now, they eye the prize that they return for. Opposite, the most improved and most dominant AAA playoff performer the XBL has seen in years, takes center stage. With bats as bombastic as any and pitching that can ice the best of them, this upstart sophomore is poised to make a run at the title. It is Hate and the Cronovia Clocksmiths facing off against Ty and the Bay Area Tyrannics. Welcome to the AAA World Series.
The cameras sure are messed up. Welcome in, everybody. We're back with another edition of the AAA World Series. I will fix my camera in a second, but at least you get to see Mystery Man. We're here for our final Season 20 cast. Can you believe it? After quite some time, it feels like we finally get this historic milestone of Season 20 over with. And the man that should be here is here. It's Mystery Man. How you doing?
I'm doing good, enjoying the holiday tournament. Tons of games I played today. Planning to play a few more after the cast, depending on how long it goes. Even if it goes long, I think I probably still have some time. But yeah, no, I'm excited.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun with that holiday tournament to, give people something to play that have been eliminated from the cup, and obviously people that have been waiting, a couple months now for the playoffs. I think it was a great addition, and you saw a lot of people playing it today, but not to overlook what we have on store tonight and what we've, seen over the past week or so. We saw the XBL champion Wishbone come away with a sweep in the World Series yesterday, another dominant fashion. He's won 8 straight in the World Series now and looks like the best in the world, even if you want to say Lazy's better than him. If you remember way at the beginning of Season 20, Wishbone swept Lazy in pretty dramatic and dominating fashion. And then we see Prestone in the AA do what Ty is trying to do tonight, which is turn a 1-3 deficit into a championship. And Prestone walked away with his second ever title in the AA, and so now Ty's trying to have the same turnaround. And let's get into these keys right here. Finding sustained success. This is a key for Hate, because Hate, if you look at the entire series through 4 so far, he's really been a very consistent player. We have not seen much streakiness out of him compared to the gameplay we've seen out of Ty. The only slow gameplay we've seen, I guess you could say, from Hate is in games 1 and in games 3. He had a slow start. In game 1, it came back to bite him, but in game 3, we missed. You were here with me. He had that historic comeback and was down 9 twice and was able to walk away with a victory in a 36-run game. And if he continues to find that sustained success, it's going to be trouble for Ty.
Yeah, definitely. That brings us to number 2 there. What's the plan for Ty? Well, the main thing is, I think on offense, he just needs to continue to stay confident. He's a great hitter. Hate's always going to be hard to hit, but he has to trust his offense just as a given, like not even thinking about it. What he really needs to focus in on is the little things, and the pitching needs to at least somehow approach Hate's level in today in order to keep this going. And then like I said, some of the little things that he tends to not do, watching runners, sometimes defense can be a little bit questionable, certain decision making, substitutions, pulling pitchers, things like that. Always has Ty's a big he goes after the big things, which is swinging the bat. but I think he'll do okay. And then don't let the Tyrannics build momentum. That was your key, Uni. What do you have there?
Yeah, well said about Ty. I would agree. He's got to hit the way he normally hits, but he's got to clean up the little things. And it's a lot to be said, but if he's going to win the World Series, he's got to find ways to win in those margins. And Hate's got to prevent that. Hate has to prevent the Tyrannics from building any momentum, not from inning to inning per se, but from game to game. If the Tyrannics are able to win a game tonight, that puts, Hate on his back foot a little bit as he's going to the away stadium. He'll be playing at the Tyrannics Park, and like I said, we saw Prestone just earlier this week, or maybe last week, and it was come back from 1-3, and he caught some fire with his bats all of a sudden in Game 5, and he was able to ride that momentum all the way to a championship. The Tyrannics, they've got the bat to win. They did it in Game 1. They were able to put up a ton of runs and walk away. I think it was 14-3 or 14-6 or something like that. And then we saw it in Game 3 where Ty jumped out to huge leads. He just could not get that final run that would have won the game for him twice. And especially here in Game 5, the way Hate has had a couple of slow starts. Both times we've casted, he started slow in Game 1, and the Tyrannics were able to jump out to a lead. If Ty can do that here in Game 5, jump out to another strong, fast lead, and take this game, everything's on the table. It's a lot different in a 3-2 series. It feels much more surmountable than in a 3-1 series. So I'm excited to see how these first maybe 4 innings go or so for Hate. I think that's going to tell the story of how many games we're going to see tonight. I think Ty's going to jump out hot, but can Hate stem the tide and play well early on as well? And obviously, tonight we will crown our champion. Whether it's 1, 2, or 3 games, somebody will get crowned, and Season 20 will be wrapped up, and then we will look onward to the XBL Cup, which is set in the finals. It's Teflon versus Ice. And so just here in a minute, we will get Game 5 underway. Y'all hang on tight, and we will get our champion crowned by the end of it. See ya. Welcome in, everybody. Here we go. It's Battery Bay at night, a beautiful park. Not the first time we've seen Battery Bay at night in this series so far. It's a great hitter's eye, and it's been a product of that so far in this series. It's been historic run totals for what I've seen in the AAA. And I would imagine that no matter who wins tonight, no matter how many games we see, what you're in store for is going to be a lot of runs. And it's going to be tempo thrower on the mound. It's not the ace here in Game 5 for Hate. It's his number 2 pitcher that had a great outing in that game too. He's got that 5-pitch arsenal with the slider included, and we'll see how the Tyrannics are able to be patient at the plate. That's the key for the Tyrannics, is when they're patient at the plate, they're the deadliest hitter in the league.
I want to welcome our buddy Natron into the chat. We got the House of Barry is here. Oh, and there's a play in left field. Didn't grab that.
Yeah, good start there for Ty as it gets right over that left fielder's head. Definitely welcome in Natron, one of the 3 brothers, a former XBL player, really good player from the one season that I saw him play. Always good to see. We saw Pelmab in the chat earlier, and now we see Natron. Maybe there's a little revival going on between some XBL players, just like we saw Weaver and Lazy jump back in this season, as well as Luke. Oh, hang on. What's the play going on here? There was a run that scored, but a little mix-up in between second and third is he got too aggressive on the base pass. But just like that, Ty's able to jump out to a 1-run lead on 2 loud cracks of the bat in those first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, you don't want to give up. Didn't really have a lot to gain there. That's a little bit of a mistake from Ty, but he's already cashed one in, which is nice.
Yeah, I feel like through 2 at-bats, we've already seen Ty baseball, right? He can absolutely nuke the ball, but it's these little things. It's these little things that have really cost him. And when you're in the World Series, these little margins matter because, you know, 2 teams so tight in terms of skill level.
Yeah, and momentum is what he needs, so just giving away momentum is bad.
Right, and this is another good hit. He's finding gaps in the outfield. Chrono out there has already ran to start this game. She's not able to get to this one either, and there's the second run on the board for the Tyrannics. Man, they're swinging a good bat to start it off here, and Tempo Thrower had such an excellent outing in game 2. Is getting roughed up early on. Not a good thing for Haight. He does have a decent bullpen, but he's built around these starters on the pitching side. There's a good slide from Jet Chrono. All those miles she's ran in the outfield already, and finally able to get to a ball.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 8, Isaiah.
We're going to need to check the steps on her watch at the end of this inning. Chrono's been left and right, back and forth all the first inning. And that's going to be the end of it as Tyrannics put up 2 in the first.
Unfortunate.
And a good start there.
2's a great start. Great start to the day.
I don't know if we've seen a 0-0 first inning in this series. And now here's Haight back towards the left field wall. This one's going to be all the way back there and get down. It's going to be a double to lead off for him, as well as both guys come out firing. And like I said, no matter who's going to win tonight, you're going to see a lot of runs scored and a lot of hard hit balls. On the mound for the Tyrannics is Sabine, the 5-pitch arsenal with a screwball. And this one's deep right field. Haight answers back immediately. 2 at-bats. Wow. 2 runs on the board, and it's a 2-run shot.
Yeah, high, might have been a slider or curveball, got whacked.
Oh my, and Ty struggling to find good location. He just takes a miracle dive at it, hoping to get something. No chance to get it. It's another double. Jet Chrono made the sliding grab at the top of the first, and now bottom of the first, he's able to hit a 2-run home run. We've seen some of the stars show up in this series for Haight. The Chrono siblings been bigger than anybody, and here's Captain Chrono himself, RBI hero, mind gamer, swings at one out of the zone there. It does remove the runner up to third. The game is tied with 1 out, and Haight, just like he's done all series, looking to answer back immediately. He's done an excellent job of getting runs on the board as soon as he gives them up, but a good job by Ty here to get a couple of quick outs and a chance to get out of this inning, leaving only 2.
Yeah, you got to sneak out of here with the tied ball game. You can't go down after scoring 2 runs.
Both starters tense by the end of the first inning, and that's going to fall down and be another run. So it's 3-2 here in the first. We've already seen 5 runs. If you want to see runs, this is quite different to the me and Wishbone series where no one was going to score 5, it felt like. But Ty and Haight, you're going to see 5 runs almost every inning, it feels like. There's the screwball. We haven't seen that yet, and finally uses it, locates it well, able to get the out. So 3 hits to 4 hits, 3 runs to 2 runs, and we're off to a fast start as you would expect. AJ Lovell, I don't know how to pronounce that. Might need the game to help me with that one. Steps up to the dish. And the 4-pitch walk there. Ty showing that patience.
The left fielder, number 30.
LeBlaze, he had a big game in game 1 when they were able to win their only game of the series. The bad ball hitter, the left fielder. .566 average in the postseason, hits one deep left field. Ty keeps finding these gaps. He's got another one to the wall. Chrono dives for it. That's Tobias, one of the triplets. And it's going to be a possible run scored. It's a play at the plate, but he's safe. And a good job by Ty there not to give up the free out that time. He goes back to second base, pushes that run across, and we're tied again.
Ooh. Ty really crushing both sides, crushing the ball here. Some of these are really good pitches, and they're just getting pounded.
Yeah, good hitting as you would expect. And we talked about how fast of a start would Haight get off to, as he's been slow starting these sets, but tonight not off to a slow start here, and I think that obviously bodes well for Haight, because innings about 5 through 9, he's really dominated in this series. If he can get this to the 5th inning and, you know, it's a close game, you got to feel comfortable if you're the Clocksmiths to walk away with a 4-1 series victory. Anything's possible, though, with the bat like Ty's. Good curveball low and away there, finds the zone. Chili Biggs, well-known player for the Tyranics at the plate. The second baseman is going to get a ball out of the zone. It's going to be the second walk of the inning. 2 are going to be on now with 1 out. We've seen a few walks now for tempo thrower on the mound, and that's not what you want to do against Ty. He's got RBI hero now. He's one of those players that likes to set the table for himself before he gives you that kill shot. Chase is out of the zone here, though. Tempo thrower able to help himself out with a perfect pitch on the corner, and it's turned into a double play. That is one thing, Miss, that we've seen from Haight in this series. He's gotten quite a bit of double plays throughout this series. It's been huge against a player like Ty that really likes to get a couple of runners on, it feels like, every inning. Oh, and here's the double play for Ty.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, this is where Ty needs to, you know, he gets into these melees where he just throws strike after strike after strike, and there's another one right down the horn. He needs to get off of the plate.
Yeah, you definitely see a lot more balls thrown from Haight on the mound than you do from Ty.
Number 28.
You can get comfortable at the plate when you're just seeing, you know, 90% strikes. You don't feel near as off balanced as someone that, even if they're not close balls, as long as they're making you watch balls just like that, he throws a slider well off the plate. And, you know, everybody wants to swing the bat, so they don't want to watch balls all game. If you make them be patient, even the best hitters are going to chase from time to time.
Yeah, Haight will chase on occasion. I mean, what you can't do is just feed him strikes, like you said. I mean, it's just too easy. The ball is not that fast to hit to either one of these guys.
Off-speed hitter. It engages on a good pitch, but it's too much as it's on to right field, and there's a solo shot for Isaiah Mack, his 3rd home run in the postseason, almost 400 feet up there into that first deck of right field. We've seen 2 home runs over there now, and Ty, after posting his hero on the mound in the 2nd. He's got a run here in the 3rd, and he stretches his lead up to 2. Tempo thrower already a high pitch count in this game, and now gives up a rocket through the center of the infield.
Now batting, the left field.
2 outs in the inning. LeBlaze, the bad ball hitter, up again. Swings at a slider off the zone, but that's bad ball hitter for you folks. As he bloops it over there to left field. He's chased that slider now 3 times. Lucky to get a hit on that one. And the pitcher gets a hit now, helps his team out. The bases are going to be loaded.
2 down. This is a very crucial point here, Uni.
Man, Paxton Peralta. Oh, he swings first pitch, 1 on the corner. And a huge out there for the Clocksmiths to limit the damage. Could have been a monster inning, turns into just 1 run. But we have yet to see the Tyranics put a 0 up on the offensive side. Now Jet Chrono has the home run and the sliding catch already locked in because of it. Swings at a good pitch location there from Ty on the up and away corner. And there's the first out.
Yeah, that was an unusual chase there by Haight, but overall looking very strong. I expect him to certainly get back in the lead soon.
Yeah, one thing that's fun about this series so far, Miss, is the amount of comebacks that we've seen within the game from inning to inning. Both guys have been down multiple times, and both guys have had, you know, comebacks. Obviously, Haight with the biggest, where he was down 9 twice. But both guys have
that
been
was
down
a
multiple
terrible
runs.
pitch there by Ty, and he got bailed out.
Sabine is back to neutral after that hit in the last inning, and this is going to be another 0 on the board for Haight is the Tyrannics. They've thrown some meatballs, but they're getting a little bit lucky right now to get these outs. They got a chase from Haight there twice in that inning. That resulted in 2 outs. They step back up to the plate, yet to have a 0 on the board. Looking to score for the 4th straight inning. It's Chili Biggs up to the plate.
Might be able to earn a walk here.
This one's going to be into the zone. Looks on it. It's a 3-1 count. Changeup's going to be low, but it's a good location. Might give him a swing, and it does, but Chili Biggs is too good. He's able to reach down there and poke it through. Jet Chrono, the center fielder, back to neutral now after batting out in the last inning. Could be a difference. The center fielder, that extra speed and fielding and arm, it all. It's one of the best positions, I think maybe the most important position to get locked in at, just to get that extra boost out there. 2-1 count out of Bro Muggs. Haight struggling to find the strike zone, but showing respect to Tyrannics at the plate, being stingy, but his eye is too good as he works another walk. I believe that's the 5th walk of the game. Preston Colton up to the dish. 2 runners on with good speed. Swings. This one's going to be back towards. It's going to find a gap again. Wow. It feels like he keeps finding these gaps on the sides of center field, and 2 runs come in, and just like that, it's another inning with runs on the board. The Tyrannics are up to a 4-run lead, and tempo thrower rattled now.
And Haight lucky there. That's pounded.
Feels like everything in this game so far is getting smoked.
Ty is looking.
Go ahead, Mist.
I was just gonna say Ty is looking really fantastic at the plate right now today.
It is. The Tyrannics always fantastic at the plate. It's the pitching that comes and goes for them. They've jumped out to quite a few early game leads, but can he hold it down on the mound long enough? Or like we talked about in the Keys last set, is the Tyrannics have yet to walk away with an early inning run roll. That feels like they really need to win a game with the run roll and not let it get to 9, because if it gets to 9 innings, Haight has been at the advantage over the course of 9 innings. He's just more consistent on the mound. Oh, a good catch from Peralta out there. His mojo is up now. The center fielders both flashing the leather in this game, and it's the first out of the inning after a pretty good hit. Her ball swung on early. 1-2 count, good eye on that screwball. This one's perfectly located as Ty all of a sudden is hitting corners when he needs to, and he gets the looking strikeout. What a pitch.
Number 77.
Hits another corner, a good fastball to start off Declaro's second hand here. And now this is going to be 3 straight zeros. The Clocksmith started off with 3 runs, but all of a sudden the Tyrannics are dealing on the mound, and they step back up to the plate now. Tempo thrower still tense, not rattled anymore. Another chase on a slider. It might turn into a hit. Peralta's got speed, but not enough. Or I'm sorry, that's LeBlaze.
Pitcher number 34.
We're seeing a lot of sliders from Haight.
Yeah, a lot of chases. It's interesting. That might be the chink in the armor of the Tyrannics. That slider has induced a chase pretty much every time it's been thrown. It's 2 quick outs and a chance finally to put up a 0 if you're Haight, but he hangs a meatball. This one's hit hard, Bright, the third baseman. A very quick 3-up, 3-down inning. And finally, the Clocksmiths are able to find an answer on the mound.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 8.
Haight started off so strong at the plate, but we haven't seen a whole lot of hard hit balls now the last few innings. Another chase there. It's a lot harder to be patient at the plate when you're down as we get into these later innings. How patient can Haight be? Can he control the zone? 2 quick outs.
Yeah.
Another chase there, but it's going to turn into a hit as it's right down the line. Jet Chrono with another base knock, her second hit of the game, including a 2-run home run. And her mojo is back up now. Both center fielders locked in for these teams. That one's a fastball hittable on the edge of the zone. Both of these guys dangerous at the plate. You can't rest on your morals with 2 outs, especially now. RBI hero Captain Chrono. He hangs one, but he swings on it early. Luckily, that elite changeup. Oh, he just misses the dive. There's a play at the plate. It's not in time. That mojo helps as the locked in gives him just enough speed to beat it out.
Number 18.
But a first pitch swinging here, and Chili Biggs is going to corral it. Haight does put up 1 run after a few zeros on the box score. He bites into this lead. It's a 3-run lead now for the Tyranics. We'll see if Haight can find a way to put another piece of pitching together here and hold the Tyranics lead where it's at. Tempo throw right, a 75th pitch now. Slider's going to be inside.
That's inside.
Part of the order up for the Tyranics. Good eye from Ty. Another great eye. It's a 3-1 count. Curveball is going to be maybe on the edge of the zone. He doesn't get the call. And another walk. I believe that's 6 walks now for the Tyranics. Great patience at the plate. Fastball, but he swings early. That low velo because of the stamina drop. Another one swung on early. It's a 2-2 count to Preston Colton. Oh, he swings that one out of the zone. Luckily enough for him, it does not hit the dirt.
Now batting, the catcher, number 8.
Here's Jermaine Gibraltar, who's been quiet in this series as one of the namesakes for the Tyranics. We have yet to see a big blast out of Gibraltar. He's got fastball hitter. Haight aware of it, going with off speed, low and away. It's a 2-1 count. He's going to give him a fastball. It's outside the zone. It's looked on. It's a 3-1 count. Good speed on first base. Walk prone is engaged. Hardly any accuracy. Swung on it early. It's going to be a full count to Jermaine Gibraltar. Curveball up top. Looked on again for the 7th walk of the game. The Tyranics showing patience. And now, I'm sorry, that's the 6th walk. This one hit well, but towards the first baseman. It is a scoreless inning after a couple runners get stranded. It's the 6th inning now, folks. It's getting late. The Tyranics trying to boast a comeback in this series. We saw it in the AA, a 3-1 World Series comeback from Preston. Tyranics trying to do the same. Sabine dealing on the mound. This one's popped up. Center fielder should be able to get there, and he does.
Now batting, the catcher, number 22.
After a rough start, I mean, Ty has held him to 1 run for 5 innings now. Outside of that first inning.
Number 77.
I feel like it's
starting to see some pitches on the plate here, though.
Yeah, that's all I was going to say. I feel like it's more of a product of missed reticles from Haight than it is excellent pitching. Ty has located some pitches, but Haight has definitely missed some meaty pitches. That one couldn't have been more centered. Full count out of second hand. Walk prone is engaged. He's going to bloop that one to the right side. Bugs, that was sketchy if it got by him, but it didn't. 2 runners are going to be on with 1 out. Do we see the bullpen? Ty, not the type of player that's going to go to the bullpen early. But this is one of those moments you got to think about it. Looks like he's going to come at him with the starter. Sabine gives up a hit right side, but Peralta's going to be able to get there, get enough speed.
Yeah, that's massive. If that goes in a gap, it's pandemonium.
Number 8.
Sabine looking for at least 1 more out in this outing. After the first inning, he's really pitched exceptionally well. Gives up a meatball there, but looked on. He's trying to get 1 last out here in the 6th. This one swung on early. Another meaty pitch. It's a 2-2 count. A big at-bat here for Haight himself with a .590 average and 6 home runs, but he swings late. Huge strikeout for the Tyranics to get out of that. Both guys leave 2 runners stranded in the inning and both put up zeros. It's a 4-run game, or I'm sorry, a 3-run game here in the 7th inning, and a leadoff hit now for Ty and the Tyranics.
The Tyranics absolutely need to keep hitting here. Drive this up to at least 10 or 11 runs, because 7, doesn't feel like 7 is going to do it, Uni.
Yeah, this is the sort of game we've seen a few times in this series. The Tyranics have a lead, but their bats kind of go cold towards the end of the game, and if he's going to win this series, he needs to find a way to not go cold, and he swings that one off the zone. That's the 2nd hit from that bad ball hitter on a pitch off of the plate, and that's why you pay so much money for that. It gives you a break. Does the pitcher come out here? This is good, I think. If you're Ty, I'm glad his pitcher came out, because you know if his pitcher didn't come up there, he was going to keep throwing him. Kind of got his, forced his hand there, and now he goes with the pinch hitter, Joe Jones. Nate Noon, the reliever, came in with specialists, by the way.
the center fielder, number 10, Axton.
Peralta up to the plate, 2 runners on. Swings that one, another one, weakly hit. Does he round? He's going to turn back and think otherwise. Bases are going to be loaded now in another big situation here. Chili Biggs up to the plate. The clock's missed, desperately trying to get out of this inning. This one's a weak pitch, popped up. This should be a sac fly. It's way back there for Jet Chrono. It's going to move the runner to third, and a run's going to score, and the lead is back up to 4. Still work to do, 2 outs, a chance to continue scoring, and he's going to do it, another one. This is the underrated part of the Tyranics game. They're not really they do hit the long ball, but they're not the best long ball hitter in the league. That's actually Haight himself. The Tyranics are so good at just getting bats on balls and finding little bloops like he did right there. Another one, a chance to score 3 in the inning. It's cannon arm. It was misplayed, but he turns back anyways. The bases are going to be loaded yet again.
The catcher, number 8.
Nate Noon tense on the mound.
Nope, inside.
You can see the frustration from Haight. Oh, gets him chasing. A big chase pitch there, as now it's a 1-2 pitcher's count. This one's close. Swung on him. It's through once again. Ty continues to find gaps on weak hits through the infield, and he's stretched his sleeve. Like you said, Misty's got his magic number of 11.
Yeah.
Number 18, Isaiah Mack.
Yeah, he needs this, and you know, this brings it back. This would be 3-2 if he can get through this game. It's on.
Ball inside.
3-0 count. This one finds his own, a good pitch. This one outside, looked on. Bases are loaded for the 3rd time in this inning. It's resulted in a single every time so far. It's the 7th walk of the game for the Tyranics. They're looking to deliver. He swings that one way underneath the zone.
Battle pitcher, tough to pitch with.
Is it another bloop that hits the line? It doesn't hit the line. It's an 0-2 count. 0 accuracy as meltdown is on for Nate Noon. Fouls it off. Tough to locate with this accuracy number at 0. This one's going to miss inside. Ty being patient, working the pitch count back. You can see the location is difficult. He could walk a run in here. Does he give him a pitch to hit? It's a change up high.
Swung at it. I can't
this
believe
one's
it.
meaty. Another one fouled off. We keep playing. It's a full count. Another pitch on the way. This one's in the zone. Curveball. It's popped to the left side. Chrono able to get it.
Wow.
Would have scored another run. That's a big sliding catch there.
That could be monstrous.
Yeah, the way this series has gone, the way Haight's been able to come back, 7 is doable, but... Oh, what a catch from Preston Colch on the right side. Can Ty hold on? The pitching is not the mantra for the Tyranics, but they've held the Clocksmiths to 4 runs so far in this game. They're in the bottom of the 7th inning. They've put up 11. Alex Banks, the relieving specialist, is in, looking to carry his team to victory and make this a 3-2 series. Curveball hammer. Chili Biggs able to get there. Dive Wizard engaged. We've seen some conversation about that in the chat, but it's on the second base of the Tyranics. It's a 3-up, 3-down inning, and all the momentum on the side of Tynasty right now.
Definitely.
Swings at 2 balls out of the zone.
Yeah, Ty needs to try to rub it in even more because you just can't trust either one of these offenses not to get hot and come back. And the pitching is already taking a beating, so.
Another weak hit through the infield. Ty continues to do it. The outfield was shallow there as well. See if they go shallow against Peralta. I think not. They don't. Nate Noon still on the mound. It's a 2-0 count now. Peralta's locked in and clutch. Hammered center field, but Jet Chrono is back there and puts it away easily.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 11, Shelly Biggs.
This one low and away, good eye. It's a 2-0 count. A great pitch on the edge here. 3-1 and at risk for another walk. This curveball is going to find the zone. It's a full count. Chili Biggs He's going to see a changeup. Hits it well left side, but Tobias is going to be able to get there. Ooh, just about hit the ground, but he snags it.
All right, it is 7 runs here, 7-run difference. Bottom of the 8th. Clocks need to get going.
We've seen Haight come back from down more than this. Crazy to say, but very much doable for a team like the Clocksmiths. That's my favorite thing about this series so far is you can never count either team out with the way they can hit.
Nope. Inside.
So
Ty's got
count.
a locked-in pitcher here. How about that?
Hammered, low pitches engaged, and this one's a no-doubter way back there towards the center field. Well, hold on. I thought it was a no-doubter, but he's got Peralta out there in center field, and he robs it.
I think the gods saw that locked in and bailed him out there.
My Lord, that hurts if you're Haight. He puts a good hit on it twice in a row, but Peralta crushing the spirits of the Clocksmiths and the home
Yeah,
fans.
that's a tough blow.
Now batting, the right
Paxton
fielder,
Peralta,
number
if you don't know his
25.
name, get used to it. He's had a huge series. If the Tyrannics don't win this World Series, it will not be on him. He's earned his pay. The leadoff hitting center fielder has flashed his leather tonight. As we're into the 9th inning, here's Preston Colton at an excellent dive on the right side. Ty not known for his fielding, but we've seen a fielding gem out of the Tyrannics tonight here in Game 5.
Now batting, the catcher, number 8.
I can't believe that hit to center field wasn't out. That was a Zlat moment. Chat's saying that's a meme moment. I feel like Zlat is the caster that's always like, oh, that's definitely gone. And then it's like short of the warning track by 10 feet.
Calling out Zlatty, get out of here.
I just feel like it always falls. It's like sometimes you'll see it. It's like, oh, that's no doubt. And then as soon as the caster says something, the ball just dies. Somebody
Shot out of
turns
the air.
They put that roller coaster on out there in center field, and it pushes out some wind or something. I don't know. 2-2 count now. 7-run comeback is what is on hand for Haight. But Alex Banks, not only can he pitch, he can glove it, and he knocks one down there for the first out.
It's amazing that Ty has held the clocks and only 4 runs. I mean, normally 4 runs is not bad in a AAA game, but the way Haight has hit this season and in the playoffs, 4. If he holds him, oh, that one's clocked.
Let me hold my tongue. Okay, this one is out. It hits the top of the wall, and it's a solo shot. Maybe it can provide a little bit of a spark here for Haight. The best long ball hitter in the AAA displays it there. He's got a couple of home runs in this game. Still needs 6 runs.
Yeah, and if you're Ty, regardless of whether Haight comes back here, you don't want to start getting him excited about his game.
Right.
You want to keep him down here.
Right. This is one of those moments where you look at the team losing and you just tell yourself, find some comfortability at the plate to move on into the next game. And on the other side, the pitchers got to find a way to not let the Clocksmiths feel good about themselves going into the next game. Alex Banks losing some stamina on the mound. Now that one's a meaty pitch, and it's through the gap.
Yeah, that was bad.
We've got life here as the best hitters in the lineup are going to be up for the Clocksmiths. We see Sarah Stacker has been abused so far in this series. I'm surprised to see her come in.
Oh, my.
Feels like a charity case.
I wonder if Ty knows that Stacker has been owned every time she's set foot on the hill.
I'm not sure he looks at that 16 ERA that she's boasting with a 3.7 whip. And look at that, she comes in, she gives up back-to-back singles, and just like that, the bases are loaded with 1 out, and Haight is really posing a threat now as it's Captain Chrono, the RBI hero, is engaged again. Oh, he bails Ty out with a swing on the first pitch. 1 out away are the Tyrannics from inching closer in this series. This one hit well, not able to get it over there is Preston Colton. Another run comes in.
You can't just leave Stacker in here. You can't just leave her in here. She's been so terrible.
Surprisingly enough, with every out she gets, her ERA drops. It's 15.3 ERA now, and she is able to get the final out. Colton gloves it at first base, and we're going to see the Tyrannics walk away victorious here in Game 5 and make this a much more interesting series now, as it's 3-2, and it's going to be at the home park of the Tyrannics going in to our next game.
Interesting to see Sarah Stacker practicing her closer role there, even though there was no official save.
Yeah, she feels like the last person you want to go to out of the pen. I guess when you're up in a game like that by that much, he felt like bringing her in. But she's really struggling this series. She's able to do enough there, and the Tyrannics really display the bat over the course of 9 innings. They were hardly ever held down in any one inning, and they walk away victorious. And it's really the pitching that showed up for the first time in this series that we see out of the Tyrannics, holding Haight down to a respectable number. And just like that, we've got a series on our hands, folks, so y'all give us some time. We'll switch it over here in a second. We'll be on to Game 6. It's going to be the Bay Area Tyrannics looking to get this series tied up 3-3. Meanwhile, Haight and the Clocksmiths trying to win on the road and close out the AAA and close out our Season 20. We will see y'all here in a minute. Welcome back in, everybody, and what could be, once again, just like last game, could be our final cast of Season 20, our final AAA game. It's 3-2 now in the series. I will change on the ticker here in a second. The Tyrannics playing at also their home of Battery Bay, but this time we're going to be at the Daylight. After we saw a high-scoring game per usual, the Tyrannics were not able to be held down across the course of 9 innings, and they were able to get enough zeros on the board out of the Clocksmiths to walk away victorious. Now we're going to see Shanks on the mound, the starter. She gives up second pitch as a leadoff single for the Clocksmiths. And so far in this series, Misto, Haight has absolutely dominated the second half of our sets. I'm interested to see if he can do the same here. As a fan, I would love to see Ty push this to Game 7, though.
Yeah, I have a prediction, which is that there's going to be a run rule in this game here. And if I had to guess, I'm going to say Haight wins by run rule.
Number 3.
Not a bad guess the way this series has gone. Haight has walked away with a couple run rule victories, and both have been in the second half of our sets each time. He's off to a good start here. He's got RBI Hero and Captain Chrono engaged. This one's hammered deep left field. 2 runners are going to remain on first and second. The Blaze puts it away there. It's all about these starting innings, I think, for the Tyranics.
Yeah, this is where Ty needs to get off the plate. There's too much trouble up there. You need to mix in some balls.
He's got the elite cutter. He's got the slider. I feel like leaning on the elite cutter would be a good game plan here for the Tyranics. We'll see how much he goes to it. This one's hit hard on the ground, and just like that, he leaves him stranded. And a good start there for the Tyranics. They give up a couple of hits, but they leave a 0 on the board. Now can they start as hot as they did in the last game at the plate?
I pitched that last batter very well, and he got rewarded.
Ty not known to be a small, detail-oriented type of player, but you got to feel like he feels he has a chance to win this series now. Had a 3-2 and a pretty dominant performance there in Game 5. I mean, it's a lot easier to lock in and think about the little things whenever you've got more of a, what's the right word? He just has more hope now, it feels like. 3-2 is so much more surmountable than 3-1.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I think, you know, that win by Ty was fairly convincing. I mean, that definitely upsets the apple cart.
Yeah, and we talked about in the beginning of the keys, don't let Ty catch momentum. We saw Prestone do it in the AA. The Tyranics, if they're able to get some momentum, I mean, they've already got it going into this game, but imagine the pressure on the Clocksmiths if we get into a Game 7. And Ty off to a good start here with 2 runners on, no outs. It's Wally Windup on the mound, the 4 starter, which is, or possibly the 3, I guess, for the Clocksmiths. Interesting decision here. He's not going with the starter to close it out. He's leaving his ace for a possible Game 7.
Yeah, you got a brutal hitter here at the plate, and Muggs. Look at him with RBI Hero engaged.
Ooh, and it's going to fall, and Chrono, it bounces off him. He's going to round for home. It's a cannon arm throw, but he's in time.
Uni, he shouldn't have dived there. It was pretty obvious he couldn't get. I think if he just blocks the ball, especially with the cannon arm, he can prevent a run there, at least temporarily. I mean, there's no outs, but.
Tense and Choker already engaged on Wally Windup. Runners are on second, third. There's no out. The Tyranics pop one up deep to right field. Could this be a sac fly? It's in that possibility range. It looks like he is going to be able to get there. So Ty starts off with a lead again here in Game 6. And folks, this could be a lot of fun if we see a Game 7 here tonight. The Tyranics off to an excellent start here. We've seen quite a few leads dissipate in this series.
The last thing you want if you're facing either one of these guys is to get battered in the first inning and have your pitching. It's not even just the runs. It's you can't have your starter trashed that early. It just makes it so difficult.
Yeah, that's one advantage that Haight does have, is he has a stronger bullpen than the Tyranics, because the Tyranics have that pitcher, Sarah Stacker, and she's just pretty much unusable so far in this series. And then, you know,
Ty's plenty happy to use her.
He's plenty happy to use her, but I think Haight is plenty happy for Ty to use her as well. And that's not
everybody's happy when she comes in.
If you're a run scoring enjoyer, you want Sarah Stacker in ASAP.
Yeah, chat doesn't mind Stacker coming in.
Stacker kind of the main culprit and reason for that Game 3 loss with that double 9-run comeback. She was the main culprit for all those runs. After the leadoff single, a couple of pop-ups to center field here now, and Ty is actually making some pretty good pitches on the edge of the zones right now, and you can feel Haight really wants to you know, show the league that he's not worried in this moment, but it feels like he's pushing he's pushing a little bit too much. It's really, when you think about it, it's Ty's back against the wall, down 3-2 in the series, but the way this game has started, Haight almost is playing like his back against the wall. He's being much more aggressive at the plate than we've seen in the rest of the series to start off here.
Yeah, and it's really important. We always talk about Ty. He's the whipping boy of kind of doing the big things and not the small things. But one of the small things that you have to be able to do to really elevate yourself is you have to recognize which pitchers are working. I don't think Ty tends to do that. I know myself. For example, if I'm playing AJ, I know that, of course, Thorne and Alice, that's who I want in there out of the bullpen. And I know that Dusk, she might be able to BS her way through an inning, but I know that my CP is just not going to be usable. And those are the types of things you just have to either know going into the game, or you need to quickly discern when you see it, because people have different hitting styles, and sometimes you have a pitcher that's it's not going to work.
Right. Ty is kind of known for not managing the bullpen exceptionally well. His build doesn't help him, but also there's something to be said for a feel of the game, it speaks volumes for the skill level that Ty has at the plate, for him to get knocked so much about his pitching and still find himself in the World Series. It's a full count now. 2 runners on with 1 out. This one's just outside. He does get him to chase, but it's going to turn into a hit. Bases are going to be loaded now as the Tyrannics. Oh, they round for home on that drop play in right field. That's tough. The RNG hurts the Clocksmiths, and another run is on the board for the Tyrannics.
Crazy. Wow. Yeah, everything's going against the Clocks here. This is crazy. This is really a turnaround in the series, the way Ty's getting going.
Oh, the double play absolutely needed if you're the Clocksmiths. He gets it after a misplay in right field, turns into 1 run. He gets the double play, and so it's only 1 run in the inning, but it's 4-0 now.
Yeah, the caster curse just blew up that rally for Ty.
Oh, almost hits the pitcher, goes right through her. Always interesting when you see the ball phase through the appendix of the pitcher.
The center fielder, number 2.
Can Shanks find a way to get, 4 or 5 good innings? Would be really nice if you're the Tyrannics, but now 2 runners on, no outs. This happened in the first inning, and Ty was able to get his way out of it. We'll see if he can do it again. That's a meaty pitch to an off-speed hitter. He's
ugly.
lucky.
That's ugly.
25th pitch on the way. This one hammered left field. It's going to result in at least a run unless Peralta can get there. Not even close on the dive. It's going to result in 2. Peralta locked in again. It feels like he's been locked in the entire series. But 2 runs come across after that good hit to left field. And now Haight has a little bit of mojo at the plate. Captain Chrono, RBI hero again. This one's hammered deep left field. It's way back there. It's towards the umbrellas in the outfield, and it's gone. And this game is tied. Haight has answered.
Wow, I really cursed this guy.
7th home run of the postseason for Captain Chrono. The triplets of the outfield, the Chrono twins. Or I guess they're triplets, not twins. Absolutely have shown up over and over again.
Yeah, now you got to get off the plate. I think Haight's just going to swing.
Throws him another one on the plate, but he locates it well enough to get the line out to second base. This game is back to a 0-0 ball game, essentially.
Yeah, see, I don't think Ty understands the RNG thing. Certain players are smart about that. People like Ed, they know when they can kind of just let it loose and pray that the RNG bails them out.
I want to give Ed that much credit. I feel like Ed just throws a strike, 90% of the time. He's trying to, he's trying to get in and get out. He's not trying to have a whole lot of
That's true.
Interesting.
That's true.
Baseball
Even one
tactics.
game is almost too much for Ed.
Right. If that game's not under 20 minutes, he's devastated. Shanks now on the mound is tense. Hammered to right field. That small reticle from that pitcher. It's a really good swing of the bat, but pitcher being tense had hardly any stats. So just like that, the Clocksmiths take the lead actually here in the 3rd, and now The Tyrannics working from behind here in the third inning. They get another break there on a hard hit ball to the shortstop. Wally windup back to neutral, and the Tyrannics have work to do here in game 6.
But that's a classic example of Ty falling asleep at the switch. I mean, how many first pitches did Haight swing at there in a row and smash? And he's still sending balls in there on the plate and first pitch. I don't understand. Like, that's not even right. I mean,
right.
You just have to know that.
Yeah, it is easier to pitch more aggressively when you're up in the game, but when someone starts swinging aggressively, you've got to, adjust your motion on the mound. Ty, though, quick answer here. He's got 2 on, no outs, and Wally windup back to tense as the Tyrannics look to answer back here in the bottom of the third. Good eye there on a screwball just off the edge of the zone. This one's going to find the corner. It's popped over the left side, and Tyrannics are doing what they did in the last game. Just single after single to load the bases. Can Haight force a double play, or can the Tyrannics blow this game open here in the bottom of the third? Pressure bars are at 3. Choker is on for a windup. He's tense. This one is a double play ball. It's going to be on to second, over to first. Haight gets the medicine he asked for. This game is tied, but a huge double play ball there, and the pitcher's back to neutral.
Yeah, if you're tied, now you have to get that runner at third in here somehow. Try to limit the damage of that double play by sneaking another run in here somehow.
Good pitch on the corner here. It's a called second strike. It's 2-2 count. Cutter way inside. Watched. It's a full count now to AJ at the plate. This one's going to be close, and he looks on it. What an eye there from the Tyrannics, and a full count. 63rd pitch on the way. Windup is already got a sore elbow here in the third inning as this one's popped up weakly. First pitch swinging was a cutter away. The game is tied, but a good job there from the Clocksmiths. Bases were loaded with no outs, and yet he only gives up 1 run. And now he starts up with a good hit down the line.
There you go. Yeah, now watch from here. That ball was on the plate. Is Ty just going to keep throwing him? I mean, look at how aggressive Haight is. He has no fear of a ball. He's just pretty much swinging.
Just finally throw a couple of balls, but, I mean, Clocksmiths have 5 runs, and that's only the 40th pitch of the game right there. That's, normally if there's 5 runs, you're up at 60, 70 pitches. He's at 40 pitches because these 5 runs have been a result of constant strikes, and we see another first pitch strike swinging there, and it's a run for the Clocks, and now they're up by 1 run again here in the top of the 4th, and here's Nightmare at the plate, who had a monster game 3. She hits into a possible double play. Chili Biggs onto short. Isaiah Mack onto first. Colton gloves it. And a double play there. So we've seen double plays on both sides. Shanks is going to remain in, it looks like, here in the 4th.
It would be interesting to see if Ty can get another round. Great swing from the pitcher.
Todd Fine and his young, immature self hoping for a 6-7 ball game here.
He's bright-eyed. That's the way we say it around here for Cody.
This one popped left side, another weak blooper. Ty is so good at reticuling the ball up. He gets a lot of hits on those corner pitches. That's a perfect pitch, but when you're able to reticule the ball well and time it, it results in a lot of singles. We see another one there. Here comes Chili Biggs to the dish. Runner on first with good speed, with bad jumps as well. We have yet to see a steal from Ty in this series. I don't know if we've seen one from Haight.
Yeah, they're pretty much just doing it all with the bat.
Yeah, it's not really a full ball game in this series. Not really a full baseball game. It's just swing bat hard, and that's what we've seen for 6 games.
It's batting practice.
A lot of BP going on. There's the second out, a big out. As the runners are still on first and second, Preston Colton up to the plate now in a big spot here. As the Tyrannics are down by 1 and we're getting into the middle innings, he's looking to deliver for his team. Curveball finds his own, 1-1 count.
Gotta get something here, Ty.
Oh, and it's weakly grounded to short. And there's a put out, and there's a 0 on the board. It's the first 0 for the Tyrannics.
You can see the prowess of Haight, though, on the mound. He can really run some corners. He's not, against Ty, it's hard. Oh.
keeps making those dives that have no chance.
Right.
Desperation dives out there in the outfield, but it still only results in a double. Could have possibly been a triple. Good swing there. No jump at third base. Could have gloved it. Instead, it's going to result in runners on the corners with no out. Shanks, once again, just first pitch strike is getting hammered over and over. That's a good pitch on the corner there. 1-1, 3 bars of pressure here. A double play would be huge, but a weak changeup finds its way into the gap. Oh, it's all the way past the center fielder, Peralta. His first mistake of the series is going to result in 2 runs. As it's a 2 RBI. Oh, it's a misplay in between third and home. He's just holding it.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 56.
What is that?
Oh, no.
We need answers.
Now batting, the shortstop,
We need an investigation. Somebody get on that.
It felt like he's just being nice, like he would in a scrim. Like, oh, he must have accidentally clicked to go back to third. I'll give him the run. This is the World Series, buddy. You take those outs.
I don't think he. I think maybe he was looking away or something. I don't think he saw it.
Bro needed a sip of his sweet tea, and he just let him take the free run. Why not? So it's 8-5.
Letting the cat out or something.
My Lord. We need a good explanation from the Tyranics in Gen Chat after this. And it's going to result in a hit up the middle. Peralta's going to roll it. Oh, but it's safe. Another run comes in, and now Clocksmith up by 4. I've blown this game open here a wee bit in the 5th. Oh, it's okay. He pops it down. He's able to get the third out, but 3 runs do come across. It's 9 runs in the last 3 innings for the Clocksmiths, and the Tyranics now. Their backs against the wall in a 3-2 series.
Yeah, got to start capitalizing when you get runners on. If you're the Tyranics, I gave up, had a few rallies that died earlier in this game that really look bad now.
Oh, the misplayed dive over there at third, and a misplayed throw, and it's all the way into the dugout.
Oh.
Double misplayed from the Clocksmiths. They've been really pretty tidy with their gameplay, but right there we see them.
Yeah, that would have been a huge save to pick that ball up and get the out, but then it gets airmailed. Now you got a runner on second. No chance for a double play.
Double plays have been what the Clocksmiths have really thrived on, even in Game 4 where Haight was able to walk away with the victory and did not give up many runs. He had, I think, 5 or 6 double plays in that game. It's really been a huge series of double plays from Haight. He's been able to constantly get them. Almost gets one there, but has to dive on it, so he only gets 1 out.
See, this right here, Uni, this is where the they have to start getting something. There we
go, LeBlaze. Good swing of the bat-to-bat ball hitter. A 99 inaccurate throw somehow ends up on target at third base. So runners are at first and third. We're going to see Shanks pulled for Joe Jones. Wally Windup still in there. His 91st pitch is on the way. Tense.
Yeah, I think at bare minimum that the Tyranics have to get that run in from third.
We're going to see a cannon arm throw here. No cannon arm triggered. It's only a 79, and it is going to score the run, so it's 9-7 now. This game is inched closer. The Tyranics continuing to bat well. It's Paxton Peralta.
Another one in.
Swung on early, a good corner curveball. It's a 2-1 count. Seeing a heavy dose of curveballs right now from Windup where he's got very low velo. This one hammered left field.
That's cracked.
Tobias Chronos back there. Can he get it? He can't. It's a dive that's just short of the ball. It's going to score a run. It's going to be a Paxton Peralta RBI yet again as he continues to deliver in this series for his team. It's 9-8 now.
Oh, and look who's at the plate.
Chili Biggs, and he hammers one to the shortstop. A break there if you're Haight.
Great half inning for the Tyranics. That's a massive strike back.
Imagine what would happen if he didn't give that free run up. This game would be tied. Instead, the Clocksmiths up by 1. We're into the 6th inning here of Game 6 in our AAA World Series, and Haight shows you what you've been missing if you just arrived. It's a solo home run to the left field, and it's nightmare. who's had her fair share of moments in this World Series. She has another one there. Alex Banks, the relief pitcher, came in. He's got a 10 ERA himself. He gives up another hit hard to left field, but LeBlaze is able to put it away.
Catcher number 22.
2 outs, a 2-run lead now. The top of the 6th. Good location on that cutter, able to induce a ground ball over to Isaiah Mackey, puts it away cleanly. For the 3rd out, the solo shot, all Haight has to say right there, but it's 4 straight innings of scoring for Haight.
Yeah, that was a loud run, but it's only 1 run. I think Ty's okay with that, the way he's been hitting. Let's get some more ourselves.
Triple-digit pitches now for Wally Windup. Really leaning on this low velo, but to go with it, he's got hardly any accuracy. He does locate a curveball into the zone here, swung on early. It's a full count now to Bro Muggs. This is a good location with low accuracy, but a better hit. A good swing of the bat there from Ty to push a pitch on the corner up through the middle of that infield. We've seen that time and time again in this World Series. He's got the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Wally Windup remains in the game. It's an interesting tactic, but I don't hate it. Going with this low velo.
I think the accuracy is a major problem, but he gets the rollout.
Another double play. Clocksmith, he might have broken records in this series so far for double play balls, which is not easy to believe with the amount of runs Ty has scored, but Haight has really gotten a heavy dose of the double play ball in this series, especially in his victory games.
Yeah, and remember, we did see earlier in the season, I think it was a match of the week, we saw Ty really struggle with an empty or basically zero velo type pitcher for several innings. I know he can hit them, but they can be a pain in the butt if they're locating.
Yeah, no doubt, but we do see a sub here. It's Rico Clock. Locates well. And he gets him swinging in that 2-0 count on a perfectly cornered pitch, so no runs are going to come across for the Tyranics. It's incredible that Ty has only had a 0 on the box score twice in this game, yet he still finds himself trailing. Oh, what a dive from LeBlaze! Once again, Tyranics just flashing the leather tonight, and they've needed it. They're keeping this game close. It's a 2-run game here in the 7th.
Big defense alive and well at the coaster.
Ton of big defense here tonight. This one hit well back towards center field, but it's the relief pitcher who was up to the dish. Peralta puts it away. All those stats out there. Haight up to the plate. It's 2 up, 2 down so far in the inning. Almost caught from the 3rd baseman.
That's a lazy pitch. Gotta stay on the gas here, Ty.
Great speed on first. Jet Chrono at the plate. Watches the fastball low and away. Swings at the cutter inside. It's a 1-1 count. Pressure bars are at 3 here as we get into the late stages of Game 6. This one weakly hit as he was going for a hit and run. Turns into the 3rd out and a 0 on the board. So only 1 run and then 0 runs in the last 2 innings for Haight. If you're Ty, you got to answer here. It feels like any inning without runs is a real problem.
Is that the pitcher? No.
9 outs to play with, now 8 outs to play with for the Tyranics, trying to extend this series to a Game 7. Another one soft hit through that infield. Feels like
those
you see
are
one
so
every
valuable. You need to be able to constantly get those weak singles up the middle. They're not pretty, but God, they hurt.
He needs runs, but is he going to pull Alex Banks? This is really his only strong reliever he has. He's thinking about it. You know who's coming in if Alex Banks gets pulled. It's going to be Sarah Stacker. And he does pull him for Lenny Jackson, feeling the pressure at the plate. He's going to try to get some runs. Check swing
Checks
there.
it.
This one popped up.
Oh, he got suckered into a fister.
Yeah, I was going to say, not a good sign on that first at bat when he check swung. That pitch was damn near at his feet. Paxton Peralta, a ton of stats at the plate. He has no home runs in the postseason. With those stats, that's shocking from a hitter like Ty. A home run here would be huge. He doesn't get a home run, but he does get a single. It's going to be 2 runners on, 2 outs, and we've seen this time and time again so far in this game. Ty continues to get runners on base. It feels like he's got to deliver here in this moment. A good first pitch on the corner. Rico Clock trying to get the final out in this inning. Big moment here in Game 6 of the AAA World Series. Swings at one, and it's a misplayed jump from the shortstop. He's going to round Jet Chrono Cannon Arm. Not going to matter, and the run scored. It's 10-9 now as Ty catches a break, and he's got the RBI hero Bro Muggs up now. Another big moment. Swings it at left field. Can Chrono get there? He does.
Speed on third. Oh, there was 2 down. Oh. Might have had a potential tag up there.
He swung at a pitch inside off of the zone on the first pitch. Sarah Stacker into the game now has been a big problem in this series. And in a one-run game.
She has to dig in. She has the traits, Uni. She has them.
No one will care what she's done the rest of the series if she can do it here. It's a double play
Come
ball.
on now.
She gets it.
Look at Sarah.
Third baseman, number 18.
She gets a swing way up top there.
Chasing now. Haight a little bit rattled by Stacker.
Yeah, he is. Haight 2 swings out of the zone, and now K Collector's engaged. Good eye there. It's a 1-2 count. Fastball low and away. It's got him chasing. Nightmare had that solo home run last time up, but looked off balance there. We're into the bottom of the 8th, folks, in Game 6 of our World Series. It's a 1-run ball game. It's a Tyranics are trying to force a Game 7.
Stacker looking to lift her team up here and get a rally cap on here and run it.
You know what's really looming large here, Mist? Tyranics would be up by 1 run if they would have taken that out at third earlier. They allowed that run to come in, and then they gave up a hit for another run, and now they find themselves trailing.
Yeah. It's going to get down, Uni.
Oh, it gets down. It's into the gap. There's not much speed, so he's going to have to live with a double. Hang on. He's going to round all the way for 3, and he's going to get there. And this tying run is 90 feet from home. Here in the bottom of the 8th, the pressure bars have 4. What a moment we have here in Game 6 of the World Series.
He's going to try to nibble, but does he get himself in trouble? Oh, he missed there, and Ty took it.
Swings at the cutter inside. It's into that no man's land. Haight snags. He's got enough arm to get the out.
What?
What a throw, 99 throw. It needed it. It might have saved the Clocksmiths from going into a Game 7. He's able to get that out, and now he plays with a 1-run lead in the 9th inning.
Number 22.
Crazy.
You feel like Haight needs to score and add some here, or you feel like 1 is enough?
I don't know. It's hard to say. Stacker's kind of feeling it, though.
Stacker is all of a sudden feeling it. Here in Game 6, she gets another out. She needs 1 more out to leave it a 1-run ball game and give us the bottom of the 9th. The pitcher is going to get pulled here.
Number 10.
Can Stacker get one more out?
One more out. Can she give her team a chance, Uni?
The 2-0 count. And she is going to get the 3rd out. Chili Biggs gloves it. It's on to first. And here we go, folks. Bottom of the 9th, Game 6 of the AAA World Series. The Tyranics. They're going to be facing Chase Mainspring on the mound. The tough closer. And it's 3 outs to play with. He needs at least 1 run to extend his season.
Running clutch.
4-pitch arsenal on this closer.
Interesting call by Blue, but now he gives it back.
Curveball in the corner here. Swung on it. It's going to be the 1st out of the inning as Haight is able to put it away. We're going to see a pinch hitter here, surely. Sarah Stacker, great performance for once in this series, but she's got to get pulled as it's Carson Landers, the rally starter. He swings first pitch on a pitch off of the zone, and just like that, Ty, he's down to his final life. But look who it is. It's Paxton Peralta.
Oh, my.
Paxton Peralta.
2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Clutch on clutch. No home runs in the postseason for Peralta so far. Is he going to get a pitch to hit? This one's going to be low and away. And he's going to walk him. A wise decision there from Haight. But now
the SMB gods will turn against you when you do things like this.
Winning run at the plate. He pops on second base and Haight. He gets the final out. He holds the Tyranics to 9. And just like that, Haight and the Clocksmiths are going to walk away victorious. They're your AAA Season 20 World Series champions. What time is it? It's clocks time.
Oh, man, what a wonderful season from both of these players. And they really put on a great show here. Stacker did everything she could to turn around her bad luck there. She gave him a chance, and he got the big walk there, winning run at the plate. Couldn't do it, but still hit the ball hard.
Yeah, what an excellent game 6 we see there. I mean, you cannot speak enough on the way Haight was able to get 2 zeros on the board in the 8th and the 9th inning, was able to hold tie and hold a 1-run lead. There's not many players in the AAA that are going to be able to hold tie at that ego, when he only needs 1 run. So excellent job, but I'll talk about Ty first. No reason to hang your head on anything. What a performance we saw from Ty. Imagine how different this series would have been if 2 things happened. If 1, he held that game 3 lead where he was up 9 twice. Imagine if he got 10 and that turned into a victory. And then 2, we saw that play at third base where he did not take the out and the runner ended up scoring, and that ended up being the difference in this game. Man, what a painful thing to look back on and say, wow, that was really, possibly a series-defining moment. And that's what happened, though, and that's what we saw. But Ty, able to get 2 wins off of the Clocksmiths here in the AAA World Series after, Haight did not lose a single game in the postseason until he got to this World Series, and Ty came out and punched him in the mouth with that Game 1 victory. And then to speak on Haight, I mean, I feel like I'm living through my son. I wanted to win, but I couldn't do it. But Haight came out here and he was able to be dominant throughout the AAA postseason and really show that he deserves to be in the XBL. I know he's playing at 93 Ego already in the SMNL, and he showed why he is such a dominant player on AAA Ego. He can locate with the best of them. He had one of the best ERAs in the league, as well as being second or third in the long ballo conversation. I mean, it's just a complete game that you see from the Clocksmiths. And just like that, I mean, from I think he was maybe second to last in the standings last season, and now finds himself as a AAA World Series champion. What a turnaround. Unicorn of the Week award winner, might have been Unicorn of the Year, I don't remember, and then most improved player, and now finds himself as a World Series champion. I mean, wow, what a season from Haight.
Yeah, and I love Haight's attitude. I think what actually happened last season, I think he was in a 3-way tie for the final playoff spot, and run difference, something, I don't know, something he didn't get in, and he's the first to say I didn't deserve it. I didn't play well enough. Congratulations to the other folks. And then he comes back and just we saw the improvement over the off season between season 19 and 20. I mean, I was raving the guy up, saying this dude is going to be a problem, and he was a problem. And really earned this, deserves it. I think he's going to do well. He has a type of game that's already tailor made. He's already up playing on 93, I think, and doing relatively well considering. But I want to see Ty go back up to the XBL and start taking names and really hitting the way he can hit. I mean, sure, his pitching's going to be questionable up there. Everybody knows that. But his bat is so good. You can still be a batter up there. So I'd love to see Ty come back, have a bunch of fun, and do better than he did. It's hard to be at the bottom and struggling and not winning games. But I want him to take some confidence from this amazing showing, and really apply that at the next level. And he is going to have to clean up some of those small things, because you're not going to get away with those monkey shines up there that you can get away with on occasion, misto outfielding and things like that in AAA. That's why it's the B League, but it's a great league. We love AAA. It's the best league. I'm just going to say it straight out. It's the fun league. At Uni, I'm always trying to get you to come back down, but now you go and make it to the finals and basically ruin all of my plans. But it was a great season.
Yeah, it was a great season. I think even across all 3 World Series, I had the pleasure of casting AA and AAA for a lot of those games. This was the most fun series I've cast in a long time, and I think the AAA in general, usually the World Series and the AAA, just feels so much fun, because a lot of times you see players like this that can, they're just absolutely monsters. In the AA, you don't see players under egoed the same way you do in the AAA, because your ego is variant and it's going to move up, like we saw Jay with 90 ego or whatever it was by the end of the AA season. But AAA always has two players in the World Series that just feel under ego, that are both so dominant at the game at that ego, and they put on excellent performances. Like you said, I agree. I think Haight is going to be just fine in the XBL. He's got a gameplay style that translates at the higher ego. And, I mean, there's always growing pains when you jump up in the XBL. I mean, everyone that's been up there could attest to that. It's not only the ego difference, but the players are no joke. Even at the bottom of the XBL standings, you're going to find people that would pretty much abuse the AAA. And then the Tyranics, I think they did show that they've improved. You could see that he could locate at times throughout the course of this World Series. And you could see that he used to be really a pretty weak fielder, but in this World Series, Ty was the better fielder, I thought, if anything. He had a lot of really good fielding plays. And then, obviously, he's not a player that struggles with the fastball. Usually when you see someone move up and they struggle, it's because they're struggling with the fastball. That's not his problem. So I'm hoping that when Ty comes back to the XBL, he's going to be able to do better than he did before, and I believe that he will. So it's going to be two good adds to the XBL. And, yeah, so that's the end of our Season 20. We crown another champion. It's Haight and the Clocksmiths as our final champions. Prestone, Haight, and Wishbone that walk away with titles this season. And just like that, we're going to be jumping in, I believe on Sunday is going to be the XBL Cup Championship, Burning Ice and Teflon. Neither of them have a piece of championship hardware yet to their resume, and they've got a chance now to walk or wait, did Teflon win the AAA Mist?
The season he was in there?
Yeah, or did he get beat?
No, he didn't. He didn't win.
Okay, I think that might have been the season Snowbird won and played Billy. But either way, one of them are going to get their first championship hardware in that XBL Cup, and then obviously we've got the Holiday Classic going. So a lot of stuff on the docket. I'll give Mist his last word, and we'll jump out of here. I'm sure a lot of people are wanting to play old Misto as he's about to jump in and play some games.
I know. That's what I'm going to plug. Is I'm telling all the folks that are in chat right now, Kawashi, all you guys. Let's play some holiday ball. I'm leaving the stadium right now. I'm gonna grab my bat, my glove. I've been streaky all day. Had some unbelievable comebacks. I had a really good one in the SMNL. Came back from 4 runs down in the bottom of the 9th after not hitting the whole game. So that was a lot of fun. So let's get in there. Let's get the holiday spirit going and play some ball.
Yeah, like you said, let's play some ball. I do want to clean something up. Ice did win the AAA World Series. I forgot about that. It escapes me because it's just so nasty to watch. It's just terrible, cheesy baseball. But he did win regardless, and he's got XBL Cup Championship coming up if he can win that. So yeah, y'all make sure you tune into those Holiday Classic tournament games that we've got. I'm sure plenty of people are going to be streaming. Let's keep the hype going. We're only a month away from Season 21 start. What a excellent Season 20 we had for me and for Mist. It was fun playing with y'all. Thank you all for watching the cast, for being in the chat, for playing your games. So much fun, and I'm glad we can continue to do it moving forward. So congratulations to Haight and the Clocksmiths and all the World Series winners. We will see y'all again in the chat. Y'all make sure you stay tuned to the show announcements as we have more coming on the way. See y'all, and you have a good weekend.